it's going. So first exercise I'm going to show you is called rowing. And you grab either a cable column in the gym, or you can use a TheraBand like this. You relax, your chin is in neutral, and you're going to come in to about here. Be sure your chest is sort of out proud as you finish it, and your shoulder blades roll forward at the other end. So you don't want to go so far that your shoulders roll forward. That's a common mistake, is that the shoulder will, or both of them will roll forward.
Right.
You want to keep proud chest, so keep breaking the tape in a race, and you're sticking the chest out. And your chin stays neutral. It'll tend to drift out like that. You do anywhere between 10 and 20 reps. That fatigues you. If it's too easy, move back so you get more tension. And if it's too hard, just move forward in your chair. Okay, you do about 10 or 15. And then you can do the opposite with it, which is a push-up. You can do a push-up against a wall. You can do it against a lower surface like a bed, or you can do it against the bands. So this is against the bands. You don't go back too far like this, because it ends up messing up all your shoulders. Have your hands come to about here, as if you're going to be pushing something forward. After you've done 10 or 15, I'd like to stop on this one, put halfway, and pretend I'm washing a window. Okay? And then come back.
I'm getting a low battery warning.
No, you can just hit dismiss.
Yep.
Should be made for through, okay? Next one's the Holy Pontiff. You take this very thin band, you stretch it out, and you pretend you're the Pope, and you bless the people. And bless them about 10 times. Up. Make sure you don't hike like this. You don't want to do that. Keep your shoulder blades down. You can start off with slightly bent arms, and as you go up, they slowly straighten up, and you end up in the touchdown position.
Okay.
And after the Pope has blessed the people about 10 times, feel free to bless them a little on the left and a little on the right, so you get the whole crowd. That's okay if you do a little rotation. Just don't hike. Keep them down. Okay? And then as the Pope's walking back to his chamber, he again notices a little smudge on his window, and he's going to clean it. And he's going to clean the other one too, like this, keeping it chin and neutral the whole time. And you can even wash both at the same time. Done. Okay. Then you can move to your bed exercises. You're going to lie on the corner of the bed. Pillow there, chin's in the corner, and you go up into a T. T's. You can do the ski jumper, or some people call these the eyes. Thumbs are out, shoulder blades are together. Try not to hike like that. Keep your shoulder blades down. Shoulder blades roll forward, and then they come together. About 10 of those. And I'm moving through this a little fast. And then the Ys, I typically start off with no weight. And again, it's like a touchdown. You may, if you've already done the Holy Pontiff, sometimes I have people skip this one because it ends up being a little much. Again, try not to hike up like this. See the difference between that and that? And my thumbs are up. Find a happy angle of your thumbs. If you like them a little this way or a little that way, that's fine. Or arms out or this way a little bit. Find a happy angle that you can get good motion and good range. And those last few exercises are a lot of scapular shoulder blade strengthening. The next one we're going to do is called flexion. And I'll put a band down in a door. Shut the door. The knot won't come through. And you come forward, talk to the hand. Okay, hands out, and then you come back. Nice and controlled. Do about somewhere between 10 and 20. I feel like it's going to fatigue you. If you could do 50, it's probably too easy. You can make the band harder or step away further. After you start to feel fatigued around somewhere between the 10 and 20th one, and you notice you're almost fatigued, stop, watch the little windows, wax on, wax off, and do a little Muhammad Ali punches, maybe about 5 of each. Okay? And get a little body motion into it just like it's a natural punch, like so. And fatigued in that direction. I'll take a break. And for your next feat of strength, you're going to do the rotations. I don't have a nice towel. I'm going to make do with what I got. You roll up a towel. You move an appropriately strong band, which means you should feel some resistance. It should feel like a workout. There should be no pain. After between 10 and 20, you should start to fatigue. Same principle. If you can do 50, it's way too easy. You need to make it harder by stepping away. This is called external or outward rotation. You start with it at your buttons in the midline. You don't let the shoulder roll forward. I like to put my hand here as a reminder. And you don't let it hike up. Just kind of keep it relaxed. As you advance on this, you can also do some cogwheel returns like this sometimes, just for variety. And nice and slow and controlled. Never let it take you. You want to control it. Turn around and go the other direction. This one you start out and you pull it in. It's the same motion, but you're using opposite muscles because you've turned around 180 degrees. Goes from the button line, the belly line, to here, and notice I got a 90-degree elbow bend. I don't have an elbow like this. Everyone loves to do this, but that's not a 90-degree bend. Okay, great. And moving along, last one here. This is called abduction or sideways motion, and you're going to go up. I like to hold them. Hold one up while the other one goes up and down. This one is important to find a happy angle. If you are unhappy with this angle, the first thing you might want to change is just moving your weights a little bit forward. And that's okay. You don't have to be way back here. Kind of somewhere in this region that feels the best to you. You can use that angle. The other thing that you can change is the thumb. Some people like thumb up. It feels a little better to them. And that's okay, you can do that. Some people like thumb midway, some people like thumb down. For me, I'm happy about here, so I'm going to keep it there. So if one stays up, we do about 10 or 15, 20 at the most, and then you switch. Like that. As you get stronger with this and move up from 1 to 2 pounds, and that becomes easy, you can, just like the other one I showed you, you can start to do some what I call cogwheel descents, or arc descents, where you go arcing over this way and that way on your way down, slowly. Again, pain-free range, nothing should hurt. And no hiking of the shoulders. Keep those shoulders relaxed and down. Here's my arc descent. You might only do this after you've been doing it for a couple weeks, and the regular weights of 1 or 2 pounds is no trouble, and then you can add that arc kind of descent. That's it. You hit the red button. You got the whole